This video is brought to you by Alienware, featuring Intel Core i7 processors. Start gaming.
Hey, what's up guys, Jack here, and today we're taking a look at a gaming laptop. Alienware were kind enough to send this through to me so I can do a couple of videos on it, and I wanted first to offer you guys some insight really into gaming laptops in general, like what sort of performance you can get with modern mobile GPUs and CPUs. Are they worth it, the battery life, etc., and also who would want or need a gaming laptop. So I thought this would be a pretty interesting video to put together. The specs of the laptop they sent through were actually pretty good, a lot better than I expected. It's got an Intel i7-4720 HQ 2.6 GHz quad-core processor in there, and that turbos to 3.6 GHz. It also has hyper-threading, so that's 8 threads in total. 16 GB of DDR3 memory. It's got a 256 GB solid-state drive and a 1 TB mechanical hard drive, so you can put all your games and storage on there if you want. The graphics chip in here is an NVIDIA GTX 970M 3 GB, and the built-in screen is a 15-inch 4K, that's 3840 by 2160 touchscreen panel. So it's pretty decent modern specs across the board. I thought I'd show you this as well. This is the power brick that comes with the laptop. Pretty big really for laptop standards. You can of course not plug it in and just rely on the battery life, but from my experience, everyday use like web browsing, watching videos will last about 5 hours on the battery, but if you're gaming or rendering videos, you're going to be looking at about 90 minutes tops in total. So if you're thinking about picking up a gaming laptop for gaming and constant heavy duty tasks, always take that power cable with you. It really is a necessity. Enough with the boring stuff. What's the performance like? Well, I recorded with Shadow Play and also a camera. In the top left there, I've got Fraps displaying the frames per second in CSGO and in Battlefield 4. Whack the graphics up. The resolution I'm playing at is 1080p. That's 1920 by 1080. Remember, I said this is a 4K panel though, but I would definitely not recommend playing games at 4K on this laptop. The performance in most modern 3D games will be bad, apart from in games like LoL, Heroes of the Storm, Dota, stuff like that. If you want a really nice smooth experience on a gaming laptop, stick to 1080p. It looks great on small screens, and it's actually really hard to tell the difference on a 15-inch screen between 4K and 1080 anyways. So as you can see, the frames per second on CSGO is great, plus 200 all the time on a deathmatch server, lots of players, it runs fantastic. On BF4 we've got everything on ultra with motion blur and depth of field turned off. This is a 64 player server and we're hitting between 70 to 100 frames per second, which is phenomenal really for a gaming laptop. I'm surprised how far along the CPU and GPU tech has come in the last couple of years. My older laptop, which is about 2 years old now, could barely run BF4 at 720p, but this one just absolutely beasts it. You could definitely have a solid gaming experience here. Couple things that I wasn't too keen on with the laptop. The screen is only 60 Hz, which feels very odd to me now, having played at 144 Hz for a few years. But if you were so inclined, there is a mini DisplayPort on the back, so if you wanted to, you could potentially hook this up to a G-Sync 144 Hz monitor like the Asus ROG or Acer Predator models. And also, as I mentioned, the battery life when gaming is pretty short. I definitely recommend always having that power brick with you. So who would want or need a high-power gaming laptop like this? Well, I think there's a few scenarios where it would come in handy. If you're limited on space, for example, you don't need a big PC tower case, monitor or keyboard because that's all built in. I definitely have a mouse plugged in though, because trackpads are terrible for gaming. With something like this, it's all compact and ready to go. Another example, if you travel a lot, go on long flights, train journeys, stay in hotels, etc., and you just love to play games, then this would obviously be great in that sort of situation. Something else I thought of, if you wanted to play PC games in your living room on a big TV, you could actually hook this up via HDMI, and it's just a small device that you can put in the corner, put it under the TV and play games on. Like, you could sit on the couch with an Xbox One controller plugged in, for example, and play through single player games or third person games like Batman Arkham Knight, The Witcher 3. They work quite well with a controller. But for me personally, it's great having a laptop like this because I do travel a lot to various various events, but most importantly, I can actually use this laptop to edit and render videos on, even stream if I wanted to. For example, when I'm away at Gamescom in August, I'll get video capture of new games like Rainbow Six, Black Ops 3, Bloodborne, etc. and I can record that at the event, go to my hotel room, edit and render a video on the same day and upload it to YouTube. So that's really cool to have that sort of flexibility with my work. You know, having an i7 CPU in there is a big advantage with that sort of stuff for editing and rendering. So there we go. I hope that helps you understand about gaming laptops a bit better. In general, you can get very good 1080p performance on them with modern specs, but make sure you've always got that power brick with you. If you want to know more information about specs and prices on the laptop featured in this video, links are down in the description below if you fancy clicking and having a gander. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I've also got a high-end and budget-end PC build video coming out soon. I've nearly finished those, so look out for them. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Love you lots, and I'll see you in the next one.